I was talking about. Yeah, a Greninja player, solid Greninja player, been in and around Frag Smash, Platform Camp, these different sort of events, northern events as well. And yeah, solid. Definitely somebody to watch out for. Somebody who is, of course, seeded winner's side, top 48. Nobody to laugh at. But ToeJam does kind of come in as the favorite here.
Yeah, something that I noticed now that actually surprises me. The difference in seeds compared to the previous game that we're watching. Like the previous game was very close in terms of seeding. Now we have like this big gap between both players.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like natural when you get to like top seed. I think you end up just seeding a few lines down. I'm not sure exactly how it works.
Well, there are always plenty of reasons, which on surface level don't make sense, but eventually when you dig in, then oh yeah, it's to prevent clashes or other things.
It's a DQ.
There's a DQ. Well, there we go. See?
Yeah, the DQ from Cloaked, who is one of sort of the Southwest's best players. And so Kray-Z looking to take full advantage of that, been given a very, very good opportunity here to make a name for himself. Starting to take it. Can he take this stock? What do you know about this matchup, by the way?
Not much, because it doesn't exist in the Netherlands. Like, it used to exist. We used to have people like I studying for Greninja, and then there were like 2 other sneaks as well. But all those players don't play anymore. So it's really hard to tell, like, how does this matchup go? The only thing I can think of is Greninja playing a little bit more defensive, like either sticking to the ground or in the air, but not at a comfortable height, I would say, for Snake to really get something solid in. But at the same time, of course, there might be a certain skill gap between the players where that becomes less obvious.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, ToeJam's got a kind of comfy % lead right now, and that's really important in this matchup. I think from what I've seen of it in the UK, because I guess it's at mid-level, it's like a little more relevant, that is very important. What you're seeing right now, Snake can struggle to land against Greninja at times, and then you can force them into the corner, get that down tilt up smash, and get things going. That's what you're looking for. You know, there are some matchups where you want to force Snake off stage. This matchup, you want to juggle it. Just juggle him forever.
Yeah, and especially with the jumps from Greninja, how high he gets, he can just easily keep on intercepting Snake. So,
yeah,
I hope to see more of that.
Yeah, and the other thing that's important is that Snake up tilt, right? Like, Greninja is a character who likes to jump around a lot. So when you have a move that's that big that kills, it's very useful.
It definitely is. Oh. The grenades are racking up the damage here. Not looking too clean. Like, sometimes the chaotic factor of these grenades are making it so difficult to tell, like, exactly where are we going in the situation.
Yeah, but you can see that Kray-Z starting to get in a lot more and starting to threaten that mid-range, making it really scary for ToeJam to pull grenades, forcing him into the corner where he just can't do anything, and getting another down tilt into another kill confirmed.
I'm a fan of what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a really solid start from Kray-Z, who again comes in, you know, off of a DQ. Nobody's expecting him to be here, but he's taking this opportunity. He's doing really well with it, and he's one game up against a favorite.
Like, normally people, when another player gets DQ, people are like, oh, the replacement is basically gonna be less strong. But we're seeing some very good things here from Kray-Z. So, yeah. I like seeing this. Of course, I can't be too can't pick sides, of course, but I just really like seeing a new player I've never heard before showing up and doing good damage.
Yeah,
and
doing really solid damage. But of course, ToeJam is the one who has taken the lead a little bit here. We've gone to SBF but wider.
Yeah, basically, I was already thinking like, wait, we had a similar layout before.
It's the same layout, but it's just much wider, and that is going to help ToeJam a lot because his game plan is to keep Kray-Z out. He's done a very good job of that so far, did a good job of that in the beginning of the first game, and now it's a question about whether or not he can maintain it.
But he has to take a stock eventually. He's got to look for it.
Yeah, and he's got to get in to find that stock, which is the struggle. He's got to be the one to approach now. Try and find one with that up tilt. Overcommits a bit. Nothing doing though. Nothing crazy.
Not enough damage yet.
Yeah, just a little unlucky there. With the snake hurtbox animation. Went the wrong way. Oh,
there we
go. You go.
Oh.
Looking for it again. Here we
Trying
go.
to get a cheeky up B there with, with pushing him away. Almost worked.
Some lovely adjustment and disadvantage from ToeJam so far. Just trying to find a way out. That up tilt again. You're going to need those. You're going to need those in a set like this. You have to hit those against a character like this. Somebody who's jumping around so much. And the question is, how much can Kray-Z mix up his timings, mix up when he's going to fast fall, make it really awkward for ToeJam to find that kill. Wow, these are just big hits. Snake does big damage. Who knew?
Yeah.
He only needs to hit you a few times.
Yeah, and they're also very long lasting, which makes it difficult to sometimes play around. Like, I feel like Snake back air, for example, is just like this wooden plank that just jumps around the stage every single time I see it. That's how it feels getting hit by it.
He's so flat too. So
yeah.
It's so annoying to hit him because he's just lying down in the air. And that's like double awkward with Greninja, whose moves are also kind of like thin and flat and annoying to hit. Out comes another up tilt though, and again, you have to hit those. And that's been the difference between this game and the last. You know, he's just cottoned on to the way that Kray-Z is jumping in when he's looking for his approaches and just done a much better job at stuffing it out.
Was trying to brew there something, but didn't quite get through.
Yeah, the adaptation from ToeJam has really been key. Oh, lovely adjustment there, but the grenade bailing ToeJam out.
Yeah, and this is always a situation I always find very difficult to deal with, where you're stuck behind. You do got an advantage, but you still have to deal with grenades, and those are just gonna keep on building up damage on you every single time you try to interact with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ToeJam, you just play for trades here and kind of nickel and dime this out, right? You've got a whole extra stock to play with. Now you're at that awkward percent against Greninja where none of these kill confirms work, but the raw kill options aren't quite good enough yet. Oh, back air's not going to work either. Waiting. Ooh. No, not quite. An up air will do it here.
Side B coming out, where there it lands.
Yeah, again, using options like that a little bit more, making it more awkward for Kray-Z to catch those landings. And it's that adaptation in disadvantage and that adaptation when it comes to catching landings that have really helped ToeJam take that game too.
It definitely did. Like, yeah, that's always a skill that tends to differentiate players as well. Like, how well can you adapt to something you lost before earlier? What did you recognize, what you can do better and everything? And that ToeJam is showing me that, like, oh, this is how game 1 went. This is what I'm gonna adapt to in game 2 and everything, and it shows. It works.
Yeah, it does show. And we will see what happens next. Snake Greninja, we're running it back. I'm interested to see the stage pick. If it's Kray-Z's counter pick, I wonder, yeah. Straight back to SBF. Make that stage smaller. I want to get in. Let me in. Knocking on the door here. And again, those grenades so important because the shuriken just gets blocked by them. You can't force Snake to approach in this matchup. You have to be the one to do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's very important who actually takes damage first. And at the moment, that's going to be Kray-Z, taking more damage than they want to. But getting a little bit through here. Hopefully not interact with the grenades this time. And you're out of it.
Yep. Got to be careful here. Ooh, I love that extra bit of ambiguity that we're seeing from Kray-Z there. Just mixing up the air drift, mixing up when he's fast falling, and ToeJam can't quite catch his landing right now.
Ooh, that down air do also plenty of damage here. One up tilt and the first stock will be gone. C4 still being on that left platform, careful there.
Oh, nice catch, just knows what he's gonna go for there.
Ooh.
And makes the most of it. And hang on a minute, Kray-Z again with a lead. In what could be a crazy upset. Haha.
It definitely could be, but already putting some damage here on the board again. Taking good use of that stock here, but alas! Might have tried to cross up, but didn't work.
Gotta be careful here, just playing around these grenades. Being really patient, I like this. Saying, you know what, you have to approach me. And just picking his spots really well here. Nice catch, beautiful tech.
Oh, interesting call out.
Whoa, hang on a minute. We're seeing the ToeJam F smashes come out again.
Yeah,
this guy's
I think it's the second one, right?
Yeah. The ToeJam F smash, he says, you know what, you're at 40. You're not going to hit me that hard if I miss this, so I'm just going to go for it. Like, you die?
It's a good risk reward.
Yeah. Kray-Z comes in, now has a stock lead. ToeJam starting to bring this back, though. Nice play around Nikita. Some lovely parries that we're seeing right now. Good catch.
Good grab.
Yeah. Again, like, he's noticed that Kray-Z's swinging less and shielding more when he's next to him. You can see the grabs come out.
Like, you could almost say that, like, ToeJam is just waiting for those to happen now. Like, they're gonna come. I just need to be ready for it. And so far, ToeJam is.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's Kray-Z getting back into the habit of, like, spacing those as well as possible instead of trying to play into, like, parry timing and that kind of thing. And ToeJam also being a lot more safer and saying, okay, I know you're drifting away more, so I'm going to shield, parry, and wait before I go for the up tilt.
Oh, that grenade drop. That could have been beautiful, alas.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sometimes luck is not in your favor. But still with a lead here. Has to be patient.
Oh, that could have been a game.
Oh, lovely mix-ups again. That's sour, so it's not going to kill quite yet. And Kray-Z.
That was some crazy coverage there.
Yeah, definitely.
How are you going to get away from there?
Yeah, and we've seen him threaten there. And there's a wry smile from ToeJam as he goes 2-1 down to Kray-Z, who could make winner's side top 48. He could be guaranteed top 24 after being seed 45th and you know, only getting to this point through a close DQ.
So you get a DQ and you get potentially a stronger player for back. So that makes me wonder what would happen if they didn't DQ. Like, how would that game have gone?
Well, I think those two do have a record that I can look into maybe after this set is done, because we are back here to PS2 and the question is, can Kray-Z get in as easily on ToeJam's counterpick? You know, people sit there and say that stages don't matter, but the counterpicks have really been the difference in this set. That extra space has been so useful.
And you have to keep in mind, like, if Kray-Z loses this game, then potentially he can just go back to small battlefield again.
Yeah, exactly. By winning game 1, he set the momentum in his favor. You know, game 5 will be his pick. The question is, are we making it to game 5? ToeJam with a short lead and a desire to run away that says yes. Nice catch with the up tilt. Starting to get more used to when Kray-Z is dashing in.
Oh.
Got to be careful here. Oh, that roll away.
And another one.
Yeah. You know, if at first you don't succeed, try again. You sit there and say, I know what everybody's panic option is.
The risk reward in that situation was already very in favor of ToeJam.
But it's also like the knowledge that when it, like, especially if you're a Greninja player, whenever you're panicking, you're jumping. So you can just throw it out again and they're probably going to jump into it. Play very calmly into the corner here. Kray-Z looking to try and level the stocks. You forgot Snake Up B did that. You forgot. A little bit of lack of matchup knowledge there. Oh, lovely wait though. Beautiful. Didn't wait any other time, but waited when it counted.
Like, I would almost say in this situation, I think Kray-Z should jump a little bit less and stay a bit more grounded, because staying grounded, especially this percentage, would mean that ToeJam is not gonna get these up tilts to kill. So, let's say, just stay a little bit more grounded, just to get the chip damage in until you get some decent damage in.
Yeah, but he's almost thinking about what he does when he gets the hit, rather than what happens if he gets hit. And so he wants that extra reward, but it's not going to come quite yet. Oh, what a DI in and tech. That was beautiful. That's exactly what ToeJam needed. It was stock saving. Could it be set saving? That is the question. Hanging on to the second stock here, hanging on to the lead that he does have. And again, these down airs have been so useful as a landing mix-up for Kray-Z.
Oh.
The grenade saving him again. And you'll take any trade you can get when you're a stock up. Oh, lovely awareness with the C4 and the grenade. ToeJam just chipping away here.
Yeah, it's... the longer this goes on, the worse and worse it gets for Kray-Z. And potentially, we're gonna see Game 5.
Will we see it though? That is the question. ToeJam looking for it, trying to cover all this space on the ground, just force Kray-Z into the air more and more, where those up tilts can do the real damage, but Kray-Z gets the forward air. Now he's got to be careful, got to play around this C4 center stage. We didn't see much of that in the last set, but he just wants Kray-Z to jump as much as possible, especially at this percent. Lovely timing mix up. Oh, the grenades, not going to help. And that's
he tried it.
Yep.
He tried again. Like, what I'm thinking is, like, wouldn't it be good for Kray-Z just whenever he tries to play a little bit slower? Why not try just stay a bit away, just throw the small stars just to be disruptive? Like, I'm not seeing that. Like, just the disruptive small stars to just put a little bit of pressure from the distance. Like, hey, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna keep throwing these. And
okay.
I do recall them being getting very far uncharged.
Interesting. We're seeing Kalos. I wonder if SPF was banned this time around by ToeJam.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Like, I would like. Oh, you already won 2 games of that.
Well, there is 3 bans, no counterpicks, right? So it's definitely available to you. And I think it's really important as well, because again, it's a flat stage with a lot of space. Could make it more awkward for ToeJam to land though, once Kray-Z gets that damage. But yeah, again, I feel like Kray-Z is almost blinded by like the reward he gets when he gets his aerial, rather than like how he should get in by being a little bit more patient and disruptive on the ground. I think another thing is that we're not seeing him like catch grenades and throw grenades enough. Because Greninja's aerials are so good, like if you're going to jump around a lot, you kind of need to catch grenades a lot, force Snake to cook the grenades, force him to wait with them in his hand before he has to throw them. Because
basically take control of the timing away from Snake.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like a very chaotic factor. But right now, not that too often. Again, like it happened so many times already, and it still happened. Like ToeJam has a very, very comfortable way of taking stocks now, because Kray-Z just keeps doing them anyway.
He's going to keep jumping in, he's going to keep jumping in, but he has a lot of different ways to jump in. I'll say that. I've seen mix-ups with Kray-Z that I have not seen before.
Still not.
Even like the little mini shurikens to slightly stall his height so that he can play around parry. There's a lot of mix-ups here from Kray-Z that are really smart to just try and get away with these jump-ins. And again, that use of that down air as well is another one that's just a little bit more awkward with the timing. You just don't know when he's going to hit you, but you know that he's going to hit you.
Oh. Getting in that first kill. I was about to say decent amount of damage, but it's already racking up from just a single hit here.
Yeah, but now he can get in, do a little bit more. Just got to try and keep ToeJam at ledge. Try and get ToeJam in the air is the main thing. I'm not seeing enough of that right now. Those juggles that we saw early, they're just not happening as often. And that is the cycle that you need to get into with Greninja in this matchup, is just juggle Snake for ages, and when you do force him to the corner, you kill him. Be careful here, and again another mix-up with that down air. So good at using that to just mess with the parry timing of ToeJam. Still not quite ready for it. A little bit of extra pressure, a little bit more disruptive and patient. As we were saying, he might need to do. He's starting to adjust. He's starting to adapt. He's starting to build a lead. And hang on a minute, it's game 5, and the underdog is sitting with a stock lead.
Okay. I was almost afraid of the double up tilt, but this time it didn't happen. Still goes for a little bit too many aerials.
One more stock left in the set, and only 8% difference between them. And ToeJam just can't punish those down airs. And a lot of this is just the patience that we're seeing from Kray-Z. He has adjusted, he has adapted a little bit more to the way that ToeJam is playing this set, to the stage that he's playing on.
Oh.
Now the question is, can he keep ToeJam in the air a little bit longer next time? He's still done a solid 60, he's chipped away. Got to find another way in though. ToeJam looking to try and hold out. Hang on!
That grenade stopped a potential disaster for ToeJam.
Yeah, it could have been so much worse. Those grenades have been helping ToeJam out so much. But how useful are they when you've got a deficit? You don't want to trade right now.
Calling out the angle there.
And again, just starting to call out some of these landings. Can Kray-Z keep it going under the pressure? Can he keep these mix-ups going? Is he calm enough? Plays around the Nakia really well. Lovely little trap. Oh, that's it.
Oh no.
Just at the end. And again, it's that calmness from ToeJam to parry in that situation with it all on the line.
Yeah, and we saw many small mistakes there from Kray-Z coming through, which tells you like he was stressing out. Like, okay, I could try to go for a kill here. Oh, it doesn't work. I tried to go for a grab here. It doesn't work. And then he just falls back to that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go for neutral air. And then it happens again. Like, we saw it so many times. It's like a Achilles heel. Like, of course, it's very... I can understand why he would go to one for it, but there's so much risk on the line every time he tries to go for it.
Yeah, but again, it's about the reward. Like, Kray-Z is sitting there thinking, like, if I hit this, I win. And sometimes you do have to evaluate the risk part of that as well, right? You're sitting there kind of... there's a football saying of like, you see the headline, you sit there and you've seen the Rosebloom tweet in your brain. You're like, I have seen what will happen if I win. I know if I hit this, I win. You're imagining the future where you've already done it before you quite get to how.
I can't wait for Rosebloom to tweet me out.
I mean, I'm sure that's not the goal of the set.
No,
but what I mean is like, you're imagining you winning before you've actually done it. You're sitting there thinking like, if I hit this,
visualize the
it
man
happens.
you want to become.
Yeah, I've visualized the victory. I've visualized this is how it will happen, not how do I make this happen.
And that's a very tempting offer, especially in those kind of situations. Like, if I hit this, I win. If he blocks it, he loses. But I could win.
I could win.